Hey guys, it's your boy MTS back again with another video. It's nearly 1 in the morning here in the UK. I wasn't tired enough to sleep, so I thought I'd just make another video. I was pondering whether I should make another video or not, but I just decided to go for it because it was just an idea that came in. Oftentimes I have ideas overload, I have too many ideas. But anyway, I thought I'd just for a bit of fun discuss whether Serie A, the Italian league, can ever compete with the E.P.L, the English Premier League. Around the world for wealthy owners or the investment into the clubs or how many fans we have around the world. And I suppose those things are sort of connected because if you have many fans around the world, obviously the value of the club is going to be more because they can see, like marketers can see how much money they can generate. So anyway, I thought I'd bring this discussion up, and I gotta admit I don't have really a massive amount to say. I thought I'd just make the title and hopefully encourage people to write in the comments and all that kind of thing. And but I'd love to ask this question to football fans and see what they think, and especially Italian football fans, how could Italian football compete? And I'm hoping, like, if I write about Italian football, like or Google it, or maybe make it trending, or maybe even Italian fans around the world and people from the diaspora, so forth, or fans of Italian football generally. If we make it trend, then maybe Italian football can become more, it can trend and therefore become more popular. I often say this, I'm not sure if I'm being naive with that, but I often think if you make YouTube videos on certain things, and you do quite a few of them, then would it mean that that it will trend more and therefore can increase its market value? So like when I do videos about Asia, could that help projects that benefit Asia, and like people see that people are talking about Asia more, so they're more likely to want to invest in things like that. I'm not sure, but I'd love to. I suppose it's like nostalgia, bringing back the glory days when Italian football was like possibly the top league in the world. So I'd love to have wealthy owners to compete with the likes of the Premier League, like Chelsea, Man City, and Newcastle and teams like that. So that like AC Milan, Inter Milan, Juventus, and other Italian clubs. I'd love to raise the profile and all that sort of stuff, and even support some of the lower league clubs as well. And I think if Italian clubs have more money to invest in buying young players, not buying young players, sorry, investing in training facilities, sorry, for young players, then as I talked before about, like, one, those Italian clubs wouldn't have to buy new players so much, and two, Italian clubs wouldn't have to would be able to sell them on. Sorry, when they if they create so many great players in the league. So I'd love to hear what football fans, but obviously I can't imagine many comments from non-football fans that would be irrelevant to this. But I'd love to hear what football fans think about this topic, and what they think of Italian football, or whether they think that Serie A can ever compete with the Premier League, and if so, how, and what could make Italian football more popular and more commercially viable for investors and business owners and things like that. I often wonder why these owners, like the Qatar people from Qatar, I wonder why they bought Man City. Like, what's in it for them, or how much money do they make it from it, or what do they get out of it? I think it kind of intrigues me. Like, they spend so much money on it. Do they really get that money back, or is it they got so much money they just want to own something and win things? I don't know. So I think it'd be really interesting to find out about, or to discover why that is that they buy these clubs and all that sort of stuff. But I would say I know the Premier League is like the top league, so I think it'd be great for Serie A to compete. And I think it's like a topic to get people thinking about something else, rather than all the negative things, like to talk about football. And that's, I think, one of the appeals of football, that it takes you away from all the negative things going on in the world and helps you think about something more positive, or at least more trivial in a way, compared to it takes your mind of things, like in parts of Africa or Asia or around the world where people are struggling and they don't, obviously they don't have much money. Football helps them forget their problems. Anywho, I hope this video made some sort of sense, and I'd love to hear people's opinions, football fans, and thanks for watching, and please share the video and like all that good stuff, especially tag football fans or anyone else. Welcome.